I could hear that. That's just a fan. So I have no mental imagery and no audio recall. But somehow I've been making music with my best friend for over 30 years. So let's talk about that. So, how do we record? Like, historically, how have we recorded? We usually just meet up, hit record on a recorder, or go into a studio, hit record, and just play. There's no rehearsal and no prep. 90% of our music was always created this way. So almost live, impromptu, on the spot. And songs I write, even though I listen to them, and we're back in the studio years later, I completely forget. And so we're like, oh, we'll play this song. And I'll know we have a song with that title and roughly what the lyrics and stuff are about. And then I'll play it and it'll be some other song completely. And my friend always laughed at me and he's like, oh, whatever. He just goes away. He goes around with it and he's just like, oh, well, it's fine. But now I understand why. So another joke we always have is my CGA pattern. So most of my songs are in CGA, and it's now become kind of a running joke that we're like, we just should intentionally make an album with only that. And it's not for any other reason than I think my muscle memory is just, it falls into those chords and things sound right in there. I have different patterns and different ways I strum it and do all that, but my brain kind of navigates that. I maybe can remember a scale, one, but I can't sit there and call them up. But if I look at the pattern, if you put the pattern in front of me, I could play through it, no issue. And that's not a problem at all, but it's taking it away. I can't hear it. I won't be able to be like, oh, this is in the key of whatever. I can look at what note I'm playing and go, oh, I'm playing an A, so it's probably the key of A, but I don't know for sure. So I'm just reframing how I think I've been doing this stuff all the time, and maybe it explains why we've been successful recording that way, and I've been unsuccessful playing in other bands, which traditionally are more studio based. So when I had that moment yesterday and found out the term Anauralia, Claude mentioned that there actually is a research lab called Anauralia Labs, and they are actively seeking volunteers. This is where it really gets interesting. They are doing this in New Zealand, where I live. It's about 1 hour flight away where they are from where I am. So I just think that's absolutely crazy. Right now, they're looking for people. I just figured this out. It didn't go the other way around where I saw that and go, oh, maybe I have that, and called them. No, I learned this term, and then ChatGPT, or actually no, Claude figured that out. And then Claude was like, hey, actually, there's this thing up in Auckland. So yeah, what happens next with that? I don't know. I reached out to them. If they're keen to have a chat or whatever, I'll go up there and I'll chat with them. If I'm able to, I'll bring my recording equipment and just kind of record the journey and go along, because this is all new to me and it's probably quite interesting to myself, but who knows, there might be other people who are along the same path and may not be able to talk with experts around this. None of this is concerning to me at all. I just find it really, really interesting, the fact that I wasn't aware of these things. So in my next episode, I want to talk a bit more about what this means in my daily life and what are the things I notice if I don't see things when I close my eyes and I don't hear things when, the sounds go off. And to be fair, I do hear things, but that's a different condition. That's called tinnitus. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. So if this is interesting and you want me to keep exploring this path, just hit the like. If you want to know more about this content when it comes out, hit the subscribe, leave a comment if this is resonating with you at all. My name is Michael. I'm a creator with a day job.